Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers trade proposal could sway All-NBA guard from Eastern Conference. The Los Angeles Lakers' potential top target was eliminated from the playoffs on May 15 as Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to the Boston Celtics. With the Lakers already having their offer ready for Mitchell, according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN, the expectations for them to show interest in the All-NBA guard. Stephen No of the Sporting News put together a deal that'd send Mitchell to the Lakers for 2 first-round picks and more. D'Angelo Russell has a player option for next season. If he opts in, then the Lakers get their cleanest way of matching Mitchell's outgoing salary, pairing him with Rui Hachimura. If Russell opts out, then things get a lot trickier, No wrote on May 15. Austin Reeves and Jalen Hood-Schifino may have to be included as substitute salaries. The Lakers don't have the draft capital of the Knicks, so they would have to hope that New York doesn't go all out in its pursuit. Los Angeles does have up to 5 second-round picks to add in alongside its 3 first-rounders. The Lakers are widely expected by multiple sources to kick the tires around on a Mitchell trade if he doesn't sign an extension this summer. This is pretty close to what they would offer the Cavs, as it's the best deal they can possibly make. For the Los Angeles Lakers to land Mitchell in a trade, they need him to signal to the Cleveland Cavaliers front office that he doesn't want to be there long-term. If Mitchell does want to stay with the Cavaliers for the future, a trade to the Lakers seems unlikely. Shams Charania of The Athletic wrote after the Cavaliers were eliminated that Mitchell had lost confidence in head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Multiple league sources have said, for months, that Mitchell did not have great confidence in Bickerstaff, and he was not alone, Charania wrote. Several players questioned Bickerstaff's strategies, game management, practice habits, and accountability measures, privately and publicly, throughout the season. Any issue that Mitchell has with the Cavaliers is a positive for the Lakers. The talent of Mitchell is undeniable and was on full display during the NBA playoffs. He had a 50-point game in the first round and scored 33, 29, and 33 in the 3 games he played against the Boston Celtics. The Los Angeles Lakers, outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, don't have a player who's done what Mitchell's done in his career historically. He's also an incredible 3-point shooter, shooting 38.6% on 9.3 attempts per game in the 2022-23 season. Michael Sines of Sir Charles in Charge views the Lakers as a near-perfect destination for Mitchell. In a vacuum, an argument could be made that the Lakers would be a near-perfect landing spot for Mitchell at this point in his career. Put aside whether the Lakers could put together a competitive trade offer, Sines wrote on May 15. From a strict basketball perspective, Mitchell would fit right in with what the Lakers need in the backcourt, and he would also be surrounded by the most talented supporting cast he's ever had in his career with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. A potential contract extension for Donovan Mitchell has loomed over the Cleveland Cavaliers all year. Mitchell will not be eligible for free agency until next summer, but securing him to a multi-year deal would bring peace of mind to everyone. According to recent reports, there might not be much for Cavs fans to worry about. The Mitchell situation will be resolved this summer, said a report from The Athletic. There is growing sentiment around the league that the Cavaliers will be able to position themselves to receive his commitment for a lucrative contract extension that would keep him in Cleveland past his 30th birthday. The Cavs would not hesitate to put a max deal in front of Mitchell after 2 All-NBA caliber seasons from the 27-year-old guard. The franchise traded a ton of chips to acquire Mitchell and should spare no expense to keep him. One factor in all of this will be appropriately retooling the roster to build a serious contender around Mitchell. Teammates have described Mitchell this season as singularly focused on winning and wanting Cleveland to aim much higher than a first-round series victory for its measure of success. Satisfying Mitchell's desire to compete for a title will be the key for Cleveland. Whether this means banking on the continuity/development of the core 4, or cleaning house and restructuring the team around Mitchell, the Cavs have the resources to give him what he wants. Winning appears to be the most important thing to Mitchell. This dampens the big market bias that has fueled much of the discourse surrounding Mitchell's future. As far as Mitchell is concerned, there is nothing to complain about playing in a smaller city. I am happy in Cleveland. I've been happy since I've arrived in Cleveland, Mitchell told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Mitchell was emphatic in saying he does not feel disgruntled in any way with his situation in the land. Mitchell has also outwardly expressed support for his teammates throughout the playoffs and publicly debunked the notion that he is frustrated with their performances. This type of rallying is not the type of thing you'd expect of a player who has one foot out of the door. Cleveland Cavaliers could battle Los Angeles Lakers for in-demand coaching candidate amid JB Bickerstaff exit rumors. Now that the season is over for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it comes as no surprise that the future of the team has been put into immediate question. One of the biggest issues the Cavs must face this summer is to make a decision on whether or not head coach JB Bickerstaff is the right man for the job. At this point, it appears that firing Bickerstaff has become a distinct possibility for the Cavs, with a trio of potential replacements already emerging. In a report by Evan Dammarell of Write Down Euclid, the Cavs insider revealed that the decision on whether or not to give Bickerstaff the axe will be heavily influenced by Donovan Mitchell's feelings towards his coach. Apparently, former All-Star turned longtime assistant coach Sam Cassell, along with a couple of other candidates, has emerged as a potential replacement for Bickerstaff if Cleveland decides to go in a different direction. If Mitchell decides that Bickerstaff isn't the right fit for him and his long-term future with the Cavaliers, sources have told Write Down Euclid that New York Knicks assistant Johnny Bryant, Dallas Mavericks assistant Alex Jensen and Boston Celtics assistant Sam Cassell could be on the short list of candidates, Dammarell wrote. It is worth noting, however, that the Cavs do not have a straightforward path for Cassell, in particular. The Los Angeles Lakers, who are currently in the middle of an exhaustive search for Darvin Ham's successor, has been linked to the Celtics assistant coach as one of the favorites to land the job vacancy in LA. As such, Cleveland will need to ask fast if they are truly interested in Cassell because it appears that the three-time NBA champion point guard is going to be a hot commodity this summer. Should Micah Nori be the next Lakers head coach? The Los Angeles Lakers fired Darvin Ham after 2 seasons, with both ending in an exit to the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs. With that firing comes yet another foray into finding a head coach for a team with a unique set of circumstances. The Lakers are currently in a win-now mode due to superstar LeBron James' career exit being on the horizon, a roster that is currently unbalanced, particularly on the wings, and the team is also looking to plan for its post-LeBron future centered around Anthony Davis. Thus far, no formal process has been conducted, and a number of candidates will reportedly be interviewed, including former player J.J. Redick, current Celtics assistant Sam Cassell, Miami Heat assistant Chris Quinn, former Charlotte Hornets head coach James Borrego, and current Minnesota Timberwolves head assistant Micah Nori. The formal process for the Lakers head coach is expected to start soon, and I am sure we will continue to hear more about the candidates as that process evolves. Those formal interviews and the team's due diligence are key pieces to evaluating who fits into the Lakers' current needs, and I do believe Nori matches many of those attributes. That being said, it's always difficult to know what the Lakers' brain trust will be looking for, and Nori's current involvement in the playoffs may limit his capability of fully committing to interviews. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Micah Nori? Leave your opinion in the comments.